It's playoff time once again in the UPSL level, as today I am going to the Central Valley and going to Hilmar as I'm there to watch a UPSL Norcal South Division semifinal match between Acoreano Sport versus Selma FC. Now, this is actually a matchup that just recently happened. In fact, just last week, both of these teams actually play against each other, and it was Selma that were able to get the win over Acoreano Sports. But coming into this matchup, this game is a home game for Acoreano Sport, and they definitely would love to have some revenge in terms of this game compared to the last one itself. And because of the fact that this is a semi-final, whoever wins this one is going to be moving on into the final of the Norcal South Division. So somebody's going to have to win this one, and let's see who, of course, is going to do so after tonight. Let's go soccer. So I've just arrived here at Hilmar, and as you can see, we have the Acoreano player doing their pre-game warm-up. Now, I'm not quite sure where exactly the Selma player is. We still got about 25 minutes before the beginning of this game. I'm assuming they're going to eventually show up, since this game actually was pushed for an hour in terms of the kickoff. It was supposed to kick off at 7, but they changed it to 6, and I hope those Selma players and some of their fans that travel here have not forgot about that. Also, as we wait for the beginning of this playoff match, I just want to give you guys a little bit more information about this game itself. So this is a 2v3 kind of matchup, as Acoreano finished the season in second place in the UPSL Norcal South Division, whereas Selma FC, of course, finished in third place of the UPSL Norcal South season. And as I said earlier before, Selma actually beat this Acoreano team just last week, and then the first ever meeting between both of these teams this season ended in a 0-0 draw. So I expect there shouldn't be a lot separated between both of these teams. I mean, anytime when you have a 2v3 kind of matchup, I expect it should be a closely attested affair. Now, obviously, I said that before, and it turns out to be a blowout, so let's just hope that that might not be the case. But yeah, certainly somebody's going to have to win tonight. And now it looks like both teams is heading to the center circle, and in just a bit we're going to get ready for this massive UPSL Norcal South Division semifinal match. And you know, it is a massive match when Santa Claus has even joined here. Actually, he just disappeared behind the truck there. There's also a parade of Christmas light truck. Not quite sure what that is all about. I'm not quite sure is that part of this big game itself, but either way, in just a bit, like I said, we're going to get ready for the start of this match between Acoreano Sports and Selma FC. And the referee gets this UPSL Norcal South Division semifinal match underway. Acoreano Sports is going all blue tonight, going from left to right, whereas Selma FC is going with their green and white kit, going from right to left, as we are underway on this very cold night here at Hilmar. Well, here comes Acoreano, early chance here, and it's off the post. Second effort is going to actually be clear the way as well. What a start to this playoff game. I haven't even got a chance to kind of talk about what has happened and even say that we are underway here, but literally seconds into this game, maybe even less than 20 seconds, Acoreano Sports struck the post. So now here comes Acoreano on the attack, trying to feed this ball onto the right side, and it's saved by the keeper. Second effort is gonna be gathered by the goalkeeper, as well, I have no idea how that did not go in, as the goalkeeper, actually, to be fair, he kind of saved his blushes a little bit, because he did give up a big rebound there in the back post, and then that player had a chance to pounce on it, and I don't know, did he maybe miss-hits it or something happened, because he hits that one straight to the keeper, though the keeper did kind of have to save that one off the line. Selma trying to get themselves back, trying to play the early ball here, and it is just wide, as it is going to be, I believe, a goal kick coming up. Is it? Yeah, it is going to be a goal kick. As everybody is in a happy mood here on this Saturday night. Either way, that ball is turned over. Here comes Acoreano Sports, and that one hits the side netting, as well. Another big chance go by the wayside. They do win the ball back, though, the hosts. Now they have some space there on the left side, trying to cross this one in, and again, it's clear the way. Not all the way clear, and then he just lashed one that goes way, way wide there. Reached the minimum in terms of the regulation. Now we're going to be into stoppage time. Oh, what a ball this is. Here comes Acoreano Sports, and the goalkeeper makes a big save to deny him there and gather on the second attempt. One back here for the host. We're trying to launch this one, maybe go direct, which we've seen them do a couple of times tonight with some succession. And that is going to be the halftime whistle. So halftime here on this cold, frigid night here in Hilmar. It is scoreless between Acoreano Sport and Selma FC. So it's halftime here in Hilmar as it's scoreless between Acoreano Sport and Selma FC. And I gotta say, you know, for the host Acoreano Sport, they will be kicking themselves the fact that this is still scoreless heading to halftime. I mean, they pretty much dominate this first half. They have all the chances, and yet somehow in some way, because of bad finishing and also a couple of decent saves by the goalkeeper from Selma, is the reason why this is still at 0-0. And if you're Selma, I mean, you're probably very thankful the fact that it is 0-0, and there's no doubt that they definitely will want to make some big adjustment here in the second half, because they pretty much have nothing going for them here in this first half. I mean, the defense have been kind of lacking at times, and they've been very fortunate most of the time that they got away because of the bad finishing from Acoreano Sports. And then going forward in the attack, there's just nothing going for them. They haven't really created any chances both on the transition or even on the set piece. So yeah, as we head into the second half, it's definitely all to play for. And again, you know, this game remains tied after 90 minutes. We're gonna go 30 more minutes to decide who, of course, will move on into the final of the UPSL Norcal South division. And the referee gets the second half underway. Well, after a scoreless first half, but not because of lack of chances, especially from the host. We'll see whether or not if there is going to be a breakthrough here in the second half, or if this game remains tight after 90 minutes. Going to go to extra time and maybe even to a PK shootout if that remains tight after 120 minutes. But we're underway again here on this cold Saturday night here at Hilmar for this UPSL Norcal South division match. We would go to extra time. Meanwhile, here comes Acoreano Sport. A chance to get them opening goal, but it's saved again by the keeper. Still another chance though, but now the referee have blown the whistle. He spotted a foul there in the box. Either way, this one's going to win back by Acoreano Sport as he played his teammate on the right side. He's going to have to go alone there as there was no help in the box. And well, from a tight angle like that, that was always going to be tough to try to beat the goalkeeper. After a NorCal-SoCal final, most likely the NorCal end. Meanwhile, here comes Acoreano Sport, and it's in the back of the net, and Acoreano Sports have finally taken a much-deserved 1-0 lead. While the fans celebrates here, the float are honking their horn in celebration as Acoreano Sports have finally found the breakthrough. I mean, it's been coming with the amount of chances that they've been putting so far in this game, and well, here in near the hour mark, Acoreano Sport take a 1-0 lead. Beat this ball on the left side. Gonna try to play the overlap. That's a nice, decent idea, and then he gone for the selfish effort, and that was the wrong decision. I mean, that build-up was so pretty, but the finishing was anything but that. A Christmas flow parade at the same time. Well, flag stays down here, and that is gonna go high as it's gonna be a goal kick. I mean, the entire Selma team, they stopped thinking that the flag came up. Well, again, that's another big opportunity for Acoreano Sports and another chance that probably should have done better. We want to look back because that definitely on first look was a penalty and maybe a huge lifeline for Selma to be back in the game. But now they got some defending to do. Oh, what a move that is. Here comes Acoreano Sports, but the goalkeeper makes the save. And now it's Acoreano Sports, the one that wants a penalty. Referee is not interested. He's laughing. We'll see how the sub is. Meanwhile, here comes Acoreano Sports. He's in on goal. Chance to put this one away. And it's saved off the line as it is going to be a corner coming up. And, well, that absolutely should have been the second goal, but take nothing away in terms of a goal line clearance there by that Selma defender. And, well, that defender, he might have just saved his team in this game. And will that be a moment we might look back if Selma somehow get themselves the equalizing goal? 13 minutes left on the clock as the corner deliver in. It's popped up in the air. It's not clear all the way. Trying to hit it off the half volley, and it's sliced wide there. Acoreano Sports will want to half back. Meanwhile, here they come again on the attack. Gonna pull this one back. Big chance for the second goal, and it's saved again by the keeper. And now the flag is up for offside as that player that gathered that one was in an offside position. But again, the goalkeeper for Selma FC comes to the rescue. Ball comes in. And, well, he was trying to flick that one back, but instead he flicked it right to an opposing player. as they work this one into the box. He's going to go for a goal here, and it's saved by the keeper, and it's in the back of the net. And Acoreano Sports have now taken a 2-0 lead. Well, the fans celebrate there in the stands, and that might be that in terms of this game. It seems like Acoreano Sports is on their way to the final of the UPSL Norcal South division. And again, you just kind of had a sense it was coming with how many chances that was created. Too unselfish. Probably should have gone for goal from such a close range. And now that one is out of play. Throw-in coming up for Selma FC. They're going to try to take quickly. And they're going to take a weak effort that goes way wide there. He thought about going on his own, but now he's going to put this one back. Maybe think about shooting here. Trying to go for the curling effort. And, well, that is going to go wide there. The goalkeeper, he was kind of rooted to his spot there. Was hoping that one went wide. And fortunate for him, that one did go wide. Headed affair, something I wasn't really hoping we were going to see in this one. I thought it was going to be a closely matched. As now, here comes Acoreano Sports. It's a 3-on-2. Chance to make it 3-0, and that is not going to do it. As it's going to be a goal kick coming up. 2 minutes left in this game. Maybe make it a little interesting heading into stoppage time. That one is headed away, not all the way clear, and he's going to go for a goal, and that was probably the best chance of the night for Selma FC, but well, if they were going to come back from this game, that has to go in, and it doesn't. Goal kick as the referee blows the full-time whistle, as it's full-time here at Hilmar. Acoreano Sports is moving on into the final of the UPSL Norcal South division. As you can hear, fans celebrates there, and to be fair, they deserved it. This win, it was a little bit frustrating in terms of them getting that first goal. They had a lot of chances in the first half, missed a lot of those chances, but they stick with it and eventually got that opener, and then got an insurance goal not long after that. But the final score here on a cold, frigid night here in Hilmar, it's Acoreano Sports 2, Selma FC nothing. So just finished here in Hilmar as I'm now making my way out of the venue, and in the end is Acoreano Sports with a 2-0 win over Selma FC, and they truly deserve to win this one. I mean, it took a while for them, at least when it comes to them getting that opening goal. It was kind of frustrating, I'm thinking, in their perspective, that it took them so long to finally get that opener. But once they got that opener, it just feels like a weight of the shoulder came off of them, and eventually them getting that second goal was pretty much putting this game all in doubt. I mean, for Selma, they did try their best to keep them in this game, or keep themselves in this game. Their goalkeeper definitely keep them in this game as long as possible, but it was just not meant to be for them. I mean, they just really didn't create any chances whatsoever to really get into this game, and as a result, they bow out of the playoffs and going to have to wait until March to go again next spring season in the UPSL Norcal South division. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sporthop series episode.